Great to see you again, Gavin. I know we haven't been able to chat since the season started.
What a win tonight, bro. You know, we'll get some extra recognition for this one.
Agreed. The team is doing very well adjusting to my tactics. I believe we have a young core that could reach promotion. I already re-signed a few of the club's brightest before this match.
That's actually why I decided to have a chat with you tonight. I felt it was time we discussed the finances of the club and my personal vision for Shrewsbury. I decided to purchase this club after winning 5 million in the lottery. That's the only way I could have afforded a club like this. The old owner decided to sell it after speaking with me. I think he saw me as a younger version of himself. That man saved this club from extinction. Well, we are facing that same crisis all these years later, and it's my time to follow in his footsteps. So here's the deal. The future of this club is rising beyond League 2. One day, we will be in the Prem. But we must focus on what we can do today. I have 1.5 million left in my savings, and I expect to spend it on this club. We have already burned through 90% of the budget for the season, and that includes every pound we're due from league matches. If we want to increase what we can work with this year, there are 2 routes. You make a run in the cup, or I inject more cash myself. I know that you love this club just as much as I do, considering that you're a former player. I'm willing to give you the option. Would you like me to give you 500,000 to work with in this transfer budget? Just know, if you say yes, that I'll expect Shrewsbury in the top 5 of the standings by January.
Yes, Pro, I will take that 500 for this transfer window. Expect another win in the cup as well.
Looks like our best centre-back's going to be out for 6 weeks. This will really set us back defensively. I'll send a scout out to sign a loan player this week. Until then, we better not drop too many league games. We can't afford to go too far down in the table.
Hello, this is Reginald and you're watching the Shrewsbury Weekly Report. It's time to give a quick recap of the last 2 games for Shrewsbury. In their first game, they played Colchester.
These are 2 evenly matched soccer clubs. Usually the Shrews show a narrow backline. However, without the anchor on defence in Stubbs, who is out for 6 weeks due to a hamstring pull, Colchester's attacking front had an easy time finding the back of the net. That would be Jack Payne, the striker for Colchester, slotting away the first goal of the game in the 34th minute. Jack Payne would add to his highlight reel in the 44th minute, when a 1-2 pass between him and Samson leads to a shot that goes just wide of the target. The manager, Gavin Cowan, does not look too pleased with his team's performance at the end of the first half. To be a fly in the wall during the halftime speech. It looked as if something he said got through to the team, as the Shrews came out aggressive at the beginning of the second half. Tommy McDermott almost tied up the game, but the keeper made sure to deny the chance. Perry finds Hull on a fantastic corner kick, but Hull's shot is terribly inaccurate. Some fans would even say the shot was so bad that it swung the momentum back to Colchester. Not even 10 minutes later, and Jack Payne would add his name back on the scorer's sheet. Such a great performance would solidify his name for man of the match.
This loss would drag the Shrews all the way down to 20th in the table, an 11th place swing in just 1 game. Their next match was against the 19th team in the table, Notts County.
Shrewsbury Town supporters would see a new face in the starting 11 this match, as Luthi joins the Shrews on a loan. Sang tries to take it upfield and break through a press, but that decision would backfire immediately, as Hall puts away an easy goal in the 12th minute. 5 minutes later, Hall finds his striker cutting into the box unmarked. Shrewsbury would battle back into the game in the 20th minute, when a through ball by Cobbier finds England's boot, which finds the back of the nets. Shrews cut the lead to 1 goal. Notts County would dominate possession for the remainder in the half. County strings together a few passes and Palmer intends the lead back out to 2 goals. All hope had been lost after the 3rd goal, and Notts County piled on 4 more goals to the tally. The Shrews would end up finding 1 more goal in the 51st minute, but the final score would end at 7-2. With 2 straight league losses, Shrewsbury is now 1-3 in 4 matches on the season. The manager Gavin Cowan will have a lot of explaining to do if this run of form continues. Thanks for watching the Shrewsbury Report. We hope to see you next week.